Imagine a future where your very ability to exist depends on you being a good citizen and behaving the right sort of way. If you think that your money is controlling you now, just wait until I show you what could happen with the rise of central bank digital currencies. They're the ultimate tool for societal control, and when the digital cage has been closed, there may be no way to ever get out. Sounds scary, eh? In this video, we'll briefly look at what central bank digital currencies are, or CBDCs, the good they promise to deliver, but also their huge risks and a plausible scenario where this dystopian future could come to pass. CBDCs are programmable digital money and are held by your country's central bank, like the Federal Reserve, instead of your usual bank. Most of them are intending to run on a blockchain, like cryptocurrencies do. Cryptos like Bitcoin are decentralized with no authority controlling it, but CBDCs are completely centralized and can be controlled by governments. Right now, 130 countries are looking into developing CBDCs, representing 98% of global GDP. CBDCs are promising a lot of benefits, and to be fair, many of the benefits could make our lives easier. Perhaps the biggest benefit is the ability to move money around the world instantaneously. Say you're wanting that latest gadget. With a CBDC payment, your funds clear right away, allowing it to be shipped that much faster. Well, if you can make payments faster, then you can also get them faster too. Say there's a natural disaster and the government needs to get relief funding out now. Instead of taking weeks to get the details sorted through multiple departments and banks, the government can just click a few buttons and send that money directly into your CBDC wallet. They also promise to bank the unbanked. A staggering 1.4 billion people don't have bank accounts. CBDCs can be linked to payment apps on phones, and this could give everyone access to a digital payment network. Okay, so a lot of it sounds really good, but there are some huge risks that come with CBDCs. The first one is surveillance. Without appropriate safeguards, the government will have the ability to track all your spending, like what you buy, when, and where. Slowly, a profile on every citizen could be built, and based on the information they get from this, they could use this to control the population. There's also the risk of it being hacked. A CBDC would hold a wealth of information on a country, and hackers could decimate the economy and the public's trust in the system. In the future, quantum computing could break today's encryption in seconds. Right now, governments are currently stealing encrypted data to decrypt later. I discuss quantum computing and the massive risks associated with it in the linked video below. Finally, there's a risk relating to the level of control the government could have. Unlike money today, CBDCs give central banks complete transaction visibility, seeing everyone involved in a purchase and what it's for. They're also easily programmable. Governments could instantly block specific purchases, freeze individual accounts, or make money expire if not spent within a specific time frame. Now, let's look at how a possible dystopian future could come about. Here's a fictional country called Oceania. It develops a CBDC called Partycoin. Hey, that sounds fun, but it's not. To kick the party off, they give those who register in the first month $5,000. Free money! Most of the population register. It's successful for the first few months, but many people return to the old system. They're already aware of some of the risks of CBDCs. The government is unhappy with how slow adoption is, and so they change their approach. They promise a permanent universal basic income of $1,000 per month. It will be paid to you, but the money cannot be taken out of a Partycoin system. The hassle of managing two payment systems means most people only use Partycoin now. Once most of the population is using Partycoin exclusively, the old system, including the use of cash, is phased out. Partycoin is the only government money now. At this point, the doors of the digital cage have been closed. The government monitors everyone's transactions, and they start to build a profile up on you. Now, what you don't know, you have a secret score based on how good a citizen you are deemed to be. It's judged on your Partycoin transactions and your online behavior. Over the last few months, you've had a number of challenging life events and have turned to alcohol as a way to cope. Partycoin knows this, and eventually you reach a threshold where it locks the purchase of alcohol for you. How do you find this out? Well, you find out at the store because your payment has declined. You're embarrassed and angry, so you jump on social media to vent. Your digital ID is tied to your social media account, and it shares information with Partycoin. Your comment did not go down very well, and now you're banned from using your CBDC wallet for 3 days. This means you can't spend your money on anything, and that includes your mortgage payment due to be taken out tomorrow. It therefore defaults and interest gets charged on your account. It also impacts your credit score. Therefore you spiral, but what can you do? Society at large recognises that the government is overreaching. It's becoming authoritarian. Many feel like they have to do something, so protests, sit-ins, and strikes occur. The government laughs it off. After all, they have all the power now, and they know it. Using AI facial recognition systems, they know all who participated, and they freeze their accounts for 30 days. This impacts hundreds of thousands of people. A message is being sent: comply or have your life ruined. Those who are caught aiding those impacted are under the threat of the same thing happening to them. With no alternative payment system, there's nothing anyone can do to sway the government, other than reverting back to bartering for goods and services, or maybe just using physical gold or silver. But that can only take you so far. Now this scenario is truly terrifying. It's not guaranteed to happen, but given how many countries are creating CBDCs and the fluid nature of the political system, I could imagine it happening somewhere. Well, actually, it has already happened, and that's been with normal money. In February 2022 in Canada, the government froze 200 bank accounts of those participating in the Freedom Convoy for about 10 days. This sets a chilling precedent. As I've demonstrated, CBDCs can be a very slippery slope. Sure, CBDCs are convenient and will make life simpler in many ways, but it potentially comes with some very severe consequences if the right safeguards aren't in place. What's to stop a future government from using it as a means of control? And as we've seen in Canada, a precedent has already been set. So what do you think? Are you concerned about CBDCs, or do you think it's all overblown? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe. See you next time.